Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Joel Badal. I'll be serving as your instructor for the next 16 weeks of this class. I'm going into my 11th year at the Institute and teaching in a variety of different settings, from on-campus to extension locations, and now here even online as an instructor. I serve also another Christian higher ed institution and as a dean and also professor as well. So God has been good in providing, again, this opportunity to impact your life and maybe speak into the subject that you have been assigned or are needing to complete for this next 16-week educational process. If you go into your Blackboard account, at the top left of your screen, you'll see an instructor tab, which there is all my contact information, my email, my telephone numbers. I also have Skype and Google Hangout as video options, especially for our international students that might be studying for the next 16 weeks. Make use of that. If you have prayer requests or need to talk to me about maybe a ministry issue, family issue that you're experiencing right now, be glad to set up a time to talk with you at an extended period. And maybe pray with you and also help you through maybe a decision that needs to be made this next 16 weeks. A 16-week class is quite different than maybe an on-campus class that you might be used to. An on-campus class, you go to a campus, the professor stands maybe in front of a lectern and then teaches for the next 45 minutes and sometimes even 3 hours on the subject or the discipline to which you're studying. An 8-week online class is also different. In an 8-week online class, you're brought into a discussion thread, a forum, where you're participating with other students for those 8 weeks. And each week, you have deadlines and due dates in which you need to keep and follow. And at the end of those 8 weeks, you're done. In a self-paced class, which is going to last 16 weeks, you have 16 weeks to finish the material and also to work through the content that you have been asked to read and come to understand. What is different than self-paced is that you are on your own for studying the material, and in the place of the forum, you're asked to reflect on the material and the assignments that you're required to do. And in those reflections, I'm wanting you to use your textbooks and also scripture to validate the information that you're receiving and reading about. You're not going to be grouped up in a forum, and you won't have contact with other classmates during those 16 weeks. I'm the direct contact for you to complete the assignments and the course. It would be wise for you to make sure, as you enter your course content, that you think about your schedule and schedule your appointments and ministries around this class. Make sure you're following the deadlines and also you're thinking about those 16 weeks that are soon going to come quickly, and you don't want to wait till the last minute to finish your assignments on the last week. If you do that, I'm going to be really unable to give the fullest feedback that maybe I would be able to on the front end if you turn your assignments in earlier and you give me the privilege of actually reading and digesting what you're trying to do for completing that assignment. Just follow your syllabus, read through it several times throughout the 16 weeks. I think oftentimes when I reread something, I begin to understand and fully comprehend. And I would suggest you do that before you email me right away, because you might answer your own question along the way, and that will save time for you in crafting the email and sending it off, and then maybe waiting another 24 hours for a response. I generally try to respond in 24-hour period of time. If for some reason you've not heard back from me, I would text me, or because maybe your email went to spam and I'm just not catching it, I'm not seeing it right away, and I would like to respond as quickly as I possibly can. I'm trying to think of any other items that you would need to know for this upcoming class. Nothing that comes to mind right away. But I would say a new thing that's happening this semester is that each of you have been enrolled into an attendance exam. You are required to take that. Every student is. So make sure you log right in and take that test once you log in. And it's only, I think, a couple questions. And that's for financial aid and making sure that you are accessing your class on a timely way and that you're not delaying. Again, if you have questions, email me, call me, and I'll be delighted to help you along the way. May God bless you, and look forward to talking with you. Take care.